What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. My name is Splattercat, and we're here today playing another episode of Dawn of War 2, a fantastic game from THQ, Relic, or whoever developed this. I know it's a country, it's a company that's not around anymore. As you can see, I've made some slight modifications to my commander's loadout. I think I'm actually going to go with that right there for this mission that we're doing next. However, I am going to try and work him towards the loadout slot with his next couple levels so that I can have shoulder missiles too. Because shoulder missiles, that's why. Let's go back to our planetary screen, and I think the last thing we have to take care of here is on Calderis. So let's go and handle this greenskin weaponsmith. We'll take a look at the briefing and we'll figure out what it is we need to equip in order to get this thing done. Anytime we go up against Orcs, I'm a little conflicted about party composition because you really do, if you're up against Orcs, you really want to field a lot of anti-vehicle because that tends to be what they put. They put all their eggs in that basket in this game for whatever reason. So I don't really know who I want to bring along just yet. I did want to play around with the Power Fist and the autocannon with the Force Commander just to see how it works out. I mean, the Fist of Crimson basically had all the same things as the Thunderhammer did. So I figured it was worth a go for one mission. With Tarkus, I'm obviously going to bring him along, and he's got a badass like samurai banner thing going on now. Who can we swap out? Well, we can swap out Avidus for somebody, but if we swap out Avidus, we've got to kind of live without our artillery strikes. And if we swap out Cyrus, we've got to live without our melt-a-bombs. Because frankly, Thaddeus and the Dreadnought, neither of them have very good loadouts. So both with Thaddeus with his next couple levels, I'm going to try and get him to a second loadout so we can at least bring something with him. Maybe in this case, I don't like losing my scouts, so maybe we'll bring the rocket launcher. Might be nice. It might kind of suck to lose the plasma cannon too. But for this mission, Thaddeus is pretty far behind, so I feel like we need to bring somebody. So I guess we'll bring, what is his weapon looking like? Iron Fist, so 33.5. versus 21.1. Yeah, let's go ahead and equip that. Even though the other one gets a bonus versus Orcs, just because I'd like the flat damage to be a little bit better. It's not the greatest weapon. God, his gear is just so far behind everybody else's. Makes it a little scary to put him in the front lines, especially for like a main storyline mission. I may have kind of screwed. I probably should have brought him on my last mission. Let's swap him out for... Oh, I suppose we'll swap him out for Avidus on this one. We'll try and get the Power Fist in the way of anything that tries to injure our characters. Force Commander should have his medkit equipped. Let's do our briefing.
Commander, we have located one of Ripper Splitter's lieutenants. This lieutenant is an Orc mech that has been supplying Ripper Splitter's horde with heavy weapons. This mech has made a fatal mistake, however, and has revealed his position. Find him and extract Ripper Splitter's location from him. This is our only hope of finding the astronomic array.
Alright, since we're going up against machinery, I don't think I can justify bringing Thad on this one. I'm going to give Avidus a rocket launcher. They just said that the final boss for this mission is going to be a dude in a tin can. So we might as well give ourselves the best loadout for a victory there as possible, considering the final boss fights are always the worst. So let's start it up. I like how they force your hand to bring certain things in this game, but Thaddeus, I'm just not seeing loads of... He's good, like, don't get me wrong. He has his moments, like if there's tons of trash clearing, where he can drop down in on something and just blow it the hell up. But we have a lot of vehicles in this mission, and it's going to be tough to make it without a missile launcher, I think. Especially since in the intelligence it said the mission...
laid several deadly traps near his location. Be on guard.
He should be worried, not us.
Do not underestimate your opponent, Avitus. That path leads to an early grave.
As I was saying, especially since it said, like, in the briefing. In the briefing it said, guess what, this mission is easier with a missile launcher, so I'm going to take that to heart. I'm going to save the rest of these support items just in case I need to fall back at some point. Let's take our scouts and let's have a look around.
Silent movement.
I really wish he had one that was like silent but deadly. That would, I don't know why, but that would brighten my day. I mean, it's immature. I'll freely admit that it's not the, oh, there's some enemies right there. Hey guys, what you doing? Let's bring the Force Commander down and handle those two. I'm gonna put the tackies in position. Well, wait a minute. As soon as the tackies, as soon as Force Commander anyways. Force Commander, go around those rocks. I need those. There we go. And as soon as they're in position... Ooh, and we actually knocked them out of cover there. We put them into cover so that they can get in on this fight. And I guess I'll just have the tackies hang out back here. They should have increased range, at least Tarkus should, now that we got rid of that blue bolter. Force Commander's taking a little bit of fire. This is looking like a precarious advance. Maybe try and draw them back to me while destroying my own cover like a dunce. They don't have any cover, so this should be a pretty easy chop shop mission to get rid of all of them. Although Avidus's boys are getting eaten up pretty well there. There we are, a couple more dead. Maybe send these guys forward just a smidgen. And we didn't lose anybody. We do want to get rid of those Luda boys though, like really, really badly. Ooh, we got some Burna boys in there too. Let's get them too. The type of damage they could cause if they get close enough is really going to be unpleasant. We do have a position that we need to capture, an Emperor's Shrine here, so let's be on our way.
Advancing. Devastator Marines ready. Understood.
Have the scouts hold the back. God, his ability to destroy cover is just monumental. Have him move up in the front with that big old badass gun. That is a gun right there that commands respect. Like, if you woke up in the middle of the night and there was a dude in your closet with that gun, I would be just horrified. I mean, mostly because there was a dude in my closet, but if he had an autocannon, it would just make the whole thing so much worse. Or an assault cannon, I apologize. You guys got on my case about that during during Space Hulk too. It was almost reaching trolling levels where I knew that if I brought up like assault cannon, I would instantly just be lampooned by everybody. That is pretty goddamn awesome. Master crafted power armor. I usually don't swear on the channel, but frankly, that is the coolest gun ever. Kill those guys with it too. It makes me happy. I will it. The Emperor wills it. Do it for the Big E. That's what I've started calling the Emperor because it's more humorous. When you call him the Big E, he doesn't sound so scary anymore. We need to make our way on over to the Emperor's Shrine, or you can call him Emps. He prefers that one too. That's kind of his hood name, like Big E, the Emps. You can take your pick. I mean, in general, you'll probably get killed for heresy with any of them, but they're all humorous. So, as long as the joke is worth it, hey, let's do it for comedy. What in the hell is that? An orc generator. It enhances the nearby orcs. Oh, good. Start firing on it. That's fine. That's always worked out to our benefit. Let's go ahead and pop him into focus fire mode so that everybody around is getting the best possible firing ability that they can. And that's actually looking really nice right there. We should be able to pretty much flatten all of these guys in a ranged conflict before they can get anywhere. Oh my god, it's a butcher's match. Maybe get the Force Commander in there just in case. I'm going to put him in melee mode. Oh, he's in ranged mode right now. I prefer him to be in melee just in case. I feel like I should probably bring the scouts down, put them into stealth, and blow up some of these generators. There's also like an explodey thing right there. I think that's... Oh, yeah. Detected our stealth. I don't know if that bomb's going to affect... Yeah, it landed right where I wanted it to, even though I aimed improperly. Should be fine. So down goes number one along with that building. And what is that? It's a WOG banner? That's what I figured it was. I just wanted to make sure. I wonder if melt-a-bombs will hurt that thing. I bet it will. Let's try to melt a bomb right here and see what happens. That's about what I had figured. I think if I can put a bomb right there, it'll get both. But if he misthrows, that's going to be game over for us. That should get both. There we go. That was exactly the result I was hoping for. And then we'll get rid of this final one over here. Well, maybe not. Let's fall back for a moment. We'll send the Force Commander in. 2s and 3s. Do your deeds. Make sure that you kill those guys off before they get anywhere near me. And I'll stop rhyming, I promise. If you do that, I will stop rhyming things. My inner Shakespearean is insisting that I be an actor today. I don't know why. I'm in a good mood. I might go buy some chicken strips. I think that might be the hinging factor here. If chicken strips are in my future, then I'll probably be in a reasonably decent mood for at least like 12 hours before I drop my sunny disposition. There we go. Get rid of that thing too, because I don't like looking at it. Let's continue pushing. I don't know what the best way to push is. I like the cover right there a little bit better, so I may go down this way into the side. Hopefully there's no invisible jerk faces over here to make my life miserable. Let's get them out of camo. We are engaged in a little bit of the old gunfire here. Ah, Force Commander, come save us. We believe in you. Help us with your mighty fist. I wonder if a power fist has ever been used for Rule 39. They say that nothing's exempt. And don't link anything down in the comments. This is a family channel. Let's drop some artillery over here maybe. See if we can save ourselves a little bit of time. Maybe. Well. Oh, and we've got an orc truck over here. Maybe I should come down here and handle this too. I'm gonna need Avitus on this one to make sure that this gets done properly. There we go. Kill that thing as quickly as possible. I really don't feel like getting trucked. There it is, and we got some plating out of it too. Put the Force Commander on that little gun down there. Those should blow up fairly shortly. The Orcs just don't seem to threaten me like the Tyranids do. I don't know what it is, but they just don't seem to have the oomph. I mean, if I was playing the Orcs, they would totally have the oomph. We're getting bombarded now. So I'm gonna fall back for a moment. Let's use our scouts to figure out if anything dangerous is down this. I mean, there's missiles being fired at us, so I assume there's... Oh, we lost a guy. That's weak. Tank buster over there. I don't know if he's worth sniping. Sure, let's do it. Down he goes. And then we'll go around this way. And I'm just going to bring everybody down the hill there to fight with these two guys while I take a look over at the Emperor's Shrine and see what we're up against. Looks like they are going to get some reinforcements there. We've got a building that's fairly well covered. I need the Force Commander. Oh, never mind. I got a Burna Boy or a Storm Boy with a flamethrower. Okay, or a Flama. Let's get everybody... We can afford to lose a couple troops right here simply because we're about to get a position. Actually, no, never mind. Don't take any losses if we don't have to. You gentlemen, on the other hand, get down in here and throw a bomb on that building so I don't have to deal with it later. And then reposition yourself for a killer flank right here. And Shazowie goes the building. And for this fight, I really need people like in good cover. Let's see if I can bulldoze their cover and leave them wanting. Put everybody into ranged mode to cause as much problem as possible, or as many problems as possible. This might also... I'm gonna hold off. I think they've got it covered. Might be worth it to get the scouts into position over there. We've got them retreating now. They do have some knobs, so we can't disregard this group as just being like weak. And at this point I actually feel like my team is built to the extent that I'd like with regards to our ranged mastery. It took almost the entire game, but finally ranged is coming into style. It seems like earlier on that melee is really where you want to allocate yourself, but I'm glad at this point we don't have to deal with that. Let's finish him off really quickly. Let's get everybody into position behind this wall. Force Commander's laying down the Daka to give us a bit of cover, and then we'll grab the Emperor's Shrine. Oh, we got reinforcements coming in too. Okay. It's alright though, because we've got suitable cover. We'll put him into melee mode so that he's got the advantage. I'd also like to draw the fight back this way if we can. Oh, scouts, get over here and handle this. That's going to be a problem for us. I mean, they'll probably shoot him out of the windows before this bomb goes off, but... Yep, there it is. They shot him out of the window. That's the problem with being too awesome at shooting. Put them there, maybe there. Have them grab the building while we're sitting around. And I'm so intensely pleased with how our party is going right now. Like, I could not be. I am grinning like a possum eating peach seeds, I guess. That is a terrible simile. I don't even know where that came from. If you've ever seen an opossum smile, it's terrifying. Although they are pretty friendly. I've had many interactions with opossums, and they're not as nasty as they look. They're ugly little buggers, but they're friendly in general. They hiss and they make a lot of noise, but they shouldn't bite you, I don't think. Did we capture this already? Okay, it looks blue, so I'm going to assume that we did. Oh, never mind. I canceled my own capture. Funsies, the joys of playing games with Splattercat. Let's head off this way and grab this control point, I guess. Hopefully there's nothing off this way. There might be something in this building right here, which will make a big problem for us. But I think we'll be okay. They're going to need to replenish themselves.
Generators will not be available until your next deployment.
We'll get out here. Yeah, things are looking pretty good. Is that building occupied? No, it is not occupado. Very good. But we do have some buildings over here, so we've got like another little kind of settlement deal. I actually really want that position. And once we have it, I think I could probably get away with an artillery strike right there. That'll do a pretty nice amount of damage. Might also think about putting some bombs on that building, although they're getting suppressed right now pretty badly. Then we'll have the force commander move on up there. We'll have them fall out of line of sight. Oh, it didn't blow up the generators. That's a little weak. I suppose we'll have everybody just kind of do a Zerg rush here. And as soon as those are down, we'll kill off these power generators so that the Orcs are no longer drawing power from their presence. We're actually in a situation where they've increasingly got better cover than we do. Luckily with explosives, we kind of even the playing field here. But they've definitely got us out duked. Let me get... Oh, they killed him before he got to us. Very nice. Impressed with the plasma work over there from our veteran tacticals. Doing a lot of damage. Everybody's really handling their business though. If we have to give credit where credit's due, they're going to need to vacate that position because there's a stick bomb flying out there.
I'll bring your Reds to Green Tooth Gorge myself. Ripper Split will love him.
Oh, he's here. Well, I guess I'm going to cut this mission a little bit short then, which is kind of an accident. I wasn't paying attention to where my objective was. Is that him right there? Mech Blitzzaga? Oh, he's just a normal orc. I thought he was going to be like in a giant machine or something. That's unfortunate because I could have brought Thaddeus along with me. It showed in the picture he was inside of one of the killer cans. I'm going to go ahead and destroy some of these little fortifications around. There's one down. Plasma guns should handle that one. Force commander looks like he's holding down this front without too many problems. And I'll just leave people where they are for now, I guess. Put a bomb on there, shoot that crate so I can get another bomb. Oh god. Alright, so they've got war trucks and stuff. We are going to need to suit up and find ourselves some cover if we hope to compete here. Knock him down for a moment. There goes a missile so that that's down. And then I would really, really prefer for the remainder of my force to be hitting Met Blizzaga.
Shock! I knew I should have replaced more of me squishy bits!
Oh, we've got to destroy the teleporter platform. Okay. I was going to say, the mission's probably not going to be over that simply. Avidus can get a little cover there. Let's rush in and see what kind of damage we can do to the teleporter platform. Actually, do I have any bombs left? Yeah, let's throw that on there. And then additionally, if everybody else can get into a suitable position. I need that rocket launcher going too. So there's a bit of damage done. I'm gonna move the force commander down. Maybe get them out at a range. And there goes the missile that'll seal that thing's fate. I would love to have a centered artillery strike right there to maybe finish this thing off nice and proper. Okay, bit of damage done. Everybody else just focus the fire right there. We'll grab some supplies. It'll be a big party. Everything's looking mighty fine. Hey, you. I think he's done. He's just like, nope, I'm no longer participating in this op. And there goes the teleporter platform. Cool. Well, I probably could have brought along Thaddeus on that one, but having the rocket launcher was really nice. Our reward, I believe, was, I don't remember actually. I'm going to try and recall, a jump pack. Okay. That was also an additional deployment, so we don't really actually have to worry about getting anything. Nice little bit of bonus experience. Thaddeus leveled up just from the bonus. Everybody else is kind of riding the line. Cyrus got himself a little level up. Lysander's Judgment, a level 17 Thunderhammer. Doesn't come with a shield, though, so that might be interesting to use. Mastercrafted Power Armor. Oh, that's the Aquila type. That's the one like Davian Thule was wearing before he actually kicked the old bucket. Now we should get some storyline because we were looking for some...
We finally have Ripper Splitter's location. Review the mission briefing in your map display and then recover that data slate. This will allow us to finally pinpoint the astronomic array's location.
These Orc attacks are taking their toll, Captain, and drawing our attention away from the Tyranids. Is there any way we can deal a decisive blow that will stop them once and for all?
Orcs are like the many-headed Hydra, Sergeant. Cut off one head, and two more will often appear. But if we keep eliminating their chieftains, the true war boss will eventually appear. And when he does, we will deal the killing blow. Angelos out.
I wish that whenever I finish talking to people, I could just be like, Splattercat, out. And then people would just tolerate it, but I really feel like people would think I was a dick if I did that all the time. We've got a defense mission, we've got a Carnifex, so there are a bunch of bonus missions here that we could potentially partake in our next episode, but let's do our level ups. With Cyrus, let's continue down the line so that he can mark targets, which will be pretty cool. Nothing else. Oh, wait, with his level 10th Company of Honors, that's going to give him a bit to the strength discipline, but that's actually not a very good piece of armor for him. That's a little bit weak, so I'm just going to donate it to remove the temptation for later on. Thaddeus, sir, you still need one more level before you can use anything even remotely close to useful. The All-Seeing Truth dropped, and we're waiting on that for Cyrus. That's a really, really good suit of armor. For you, you will become vastly more useful to me once I can give you the artillery strikes that we typically give to Avidus. Once we get that done. There's a number of fists here he could potentially use. Let's swap that out for Rending Might, I think. It's not that good by comparison. Force Commander got a level up there. I was pretty impressed with the Force Commander's performance. By the way, this was a bit of a test mission for me with this, let me see if I say Terminator Assault Cannon, so that I don't say autocannon anymore. It turned out pretty well. I'm always skeptical about trying out new tactics, but that was pretty cool, even compared to the Arms of Tantheus. It did a great job. I'm really kind of hoping we find another suit of Terminator armor later on down the line. Not really putting all my eggs in that basket, though. I'm not gonna, I'm not going to hedge my bets on that one. It might be kind of those, this is the one and only that you get type deal, because Terminator armor is sort of OP in the lore. We can give him some melee damage resistance. I'm going to keep him with the Scales of the Salamander for now. We'll get rid of that one. Anything else looking good? Mastercrafted Power Armor can obviously go. The Tomb of Champions, I didn't even see that drop. Totally slipped my mind. He's only at level 15 though, so that'll be useful pretty soon, but not yet. Not yet. I'm going to move him down to get Battle Lust there, and he gets energy for every enemy that he kills. That should help us out with his Assault Cannon Barrage. I wish he could equip those missile launchers on his shoulder instead of this crappy item right here. A little disappointed that he has to use a Purity Seal when I could slap something else cool on him. The Cyclone missile launchers would elevate him in my mind up to just monolithic status, but I suppose the developers probably saw that and were like, nope, we're heading this one off at the pass. You shall not do it or pass. Other things, Heavy Flamer, not going to use. Inferno of Bale, not going to use. Or Ball, or however you want to say that name. Probably not going to use the Power Sword either. Tarkus is getting pretty close there. Blighted Bolter, can't dispose of it because it's blighted, obviously. Avidus, I'm happy with his loadout actually right now. I'm going to give him the Plasma Cannon back because I don't know what our next grouping of enemies are going to be. And with the Plasma Cannon, you've at least got decent damage versus everything, whereas with the Rocket Launcher, very, very slow attack speed, but pretty much godly versus everything. I like the Plasma Cannon a bit better, though. He's leveled up, and I don't know what path. I think I'm going to continue with ranged, I guess. He now has accurate from cover, which is going to increase his damage output if he's in the bushes, hiding all guerrilla style. Cyrus hasn't dinged up yet, and I think that leaves us about where I'm going to break off the episode. So thank you for joining me here. My name is Splattercat. If you didn't catch it on the front end, on the back end, there it is. I hope you'll join me in the future for more episodes of Dawn of War or any other thing that catches your fancy here at the Nerd Castle. If you're new, I'd like to welcome you. Definitely check out the Facebook page if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.